What's going on? This is your boy's first vlog with the GoPro Hero 4 Silver in my FRS. Get this going. I'm not used to vlogging and driving at all, but it can't be that hard, honestly. So, this FRS is a 2015 FRS, completely stock. Haven't done nothing to it. I got it about 2 months ago, and this was my first actual car that I bought from a dealer. My first car was a 1998 Camaro, and right now I'm just gonna go to a friend's house. But yeah, so my first car was a 1998 Camaro. It was a V6. It was an automatic. Yeah, I know, automatic V6 Camaro. Nice, right? I mean, honestly, it was a great car. I love that car. Unfortunately, I got into a car accident back in October of 2015, and the car got totaled. There's no way I was gonna fix it. The whole body and everything was totaled. And I mean, now after that, actually, I had a motorcycle too at the time. I was only about 18. Yeah, I was like 18 years old, and I had gotten a motorcycle and I had my Camaro. But after I wrecked my Camaro in October, rain started coming, and it was hard. I was commuting about 40-ish miles a day to go to work on my motorcycle in the rain. And one thing I did notice about this car that I love a lot is the handling, and it really makes up for the power. Hopefully you can hear me, because it's really loud in here. But yeah, honestly, the handling in this car is amazing. I took it through a couple of canyons already, and the car really gets down in the corners. But I have a 2000 Kawasaki ZX6R that I bought originally for $700. And I guess the dude didn't really know what he had, and I ended up getting an amazing deal on it. I honestly, the bike wasn't running when I bought it. Well, it was running, but it couldn't really go nowhere. And I didn't know too much about bikes, but I had a feeling that this dude needed to clean the carbs and clean the gas tank, and the bike was sitting, it looked like, for a while. So so I put some work into it for about a week and a half. I just bought new tires, cleaned the gas tank. That was horrible. The gas tank was so rusted. It was really bad. And all I did was just clean that out, and new tires, change the oil filter, just basic stuff. And the bike was running strong. And I mean, the only thing is now, like, the bike needs some servicing, and some servicing that I can't really do, that I'm not really 100% sure on how to do it. So saving some money up just so I can get the bike serviced, because I mean, it's a strong bike, especially for a 2000. I can really believe it. It has about 31,000 miles on it. So pretty much, this is my car. It's a 2015 FRS. Haven't done nothing to it but tinted it, which is very changes the look of the car. I blacked it out 5% all around. It's not a huge problem where I live, so I wasn't really too worried about it. And it's funny because a little story about when I bought the car. Like I said, it's not what I was going for. I honestly was going for a Corvette, a C6 Corvette, and I couldn't get it. I tried about 3 weeks straight. I called dealers from live in the Bay Area, so I was calling dealers in freaking, that was a nice Mustang, in LA, just all down south. I was calling every single day trying to find somebody who would finance me a C6 Corvette, and I couldn't get it. The only option I had was to put, they wanted about $8,500 down, and I couldn't do that. I didn't have that money. I still don't have that money. So I went to go look at this Corvette. I just wanted to go look at it, and it was really beautiful, but the dealer had straight up told me it's not going to happen unless you have $8,500 down. We could do it for you if you have $8,500 down. There's no way I was going to be able to put that down. Because I went to the dealership with only $3,000. So I guess you could say I wasn't 100% ready, but so what happened was, he said, oh, let's go look at some other cars. And I was like, I'm already out here. I already drove out here. Why not? So we looked at a couple. It was a pretty big dealership. So we hopped in this FRS, and we started looking at other cars in this FRS around the whole dealership. So he was driving this car, and I was just, looking around, and I looked at the inside of this car, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty nice. He punched it, and I didn't really feel the power. I was just like, but I was really digging like the inside of this car, and come on, man. When we sat down on the table, I told him, maybe if I can't get that Corvette, let's try for the FRS. I was just like, well, we'll see what happens, because the car was brand new, pretty much. To me, it was brand new. 300 miles. I mean, I couldn't argue with that. So we sat down, and eventually he got me approved, and to this day, I still get papers from all the banks that declined me for the Corvette. And Toyota was the only financial service that helped me out through buying this car. I really appreciate it. There was no other way I was going to get the car. I mean, I had an okay credit score, but my history wasn't there. I didn't have a long-term credit history. I had a couple of credit cards for like maybe a year and a half max, just to get me a okay credit score, but there was no history behind it. I had never bought a car. I didn't really have too many things under my name. I was really young. I'm still really young. I'm 19 years old. And so I'm greatly appreciative I was able to get this car, because it's really a fun car. If you really, really, really need power, then okay, obviously don't buy this car. But if you're looking for something to commute in and it's fun and you're young, I think this car appeals to the younger generation a lot more. This is cool. I can settle for this. I'm very content with it now. And it's style. It's just not the ugliest car in the world. I've seen a lot more ugly cars. The only thing I would say is, for $25,000, this car could be a lot more than what it is. I think, simple things like, okay, you could have easily put an armrest here. The Scion could have easily put HIDs in it. I put HIDs in it myself, which wasn't too hard at all, but, just little things like that. And you're paying $25,000 for a brand new 2015 car. Why not be able to already have that included? GoPro. But yeah, anyways, about the GoPro really fast before I do get out of here. I have two GoPro Hero 4 Silvers, and I just recently got them like a couple days ago, and the guy sold both of them to me for $130. So I was pretty shocked at that. I just got lucky, I guess. The only thing I found out with both of the GoPros, I cannot connect them to the Wi-Fi or to my app. It might be a defect, I don't really know, but the quality of the video is still amazing. I couldn't ask for any better quality. Funny thing, when I bought this car, I didn't know how to drive a stick at all. I knew how to ride a motorcycle, but I couldn't drive stick to save my life. So after I had bought the car, the guys were giving me the keys, and I told them I don't know how to drive a manual. Can you teach me? And they laughed at me. They definitely thought I was joking, but I was serious. And they took the time to. This, by the way, it was like 9 o'clock at night. I was the last person there, and they took the time to actually buy it for me. I mean, teach me how to drive it.
Hello?
Hey, what number is it in the back?
58.
58? Oh, all right, for sure. He lives in an apartment. You really shouldn't be parking where you're not supposed to park, so he gave me a spot. About time he gave me a spot. But yeah, guys, so that was my first vlog. Stay tuned for more, honestly. I'm gonna have a couple. And hope you guys have a good one.
Shake that.